Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells around your partner? One moment, everything's fine. The next, you're the bad guy, and you don't even know why. Is she just having a rough day, or is there something else going on? Today, I want to talk to you about a critical difference. Knowing when a woman is genuinely tired or upset versus when she's deliberately manipulating you. It's not always easy to see, but if you miss the signs, you could end up feeling guilty, confused, and trapped in a cycle that's hard to break. Imagine this scenario. You come home one day, feeling that something is off. You try to bring up something that's been bothering you. Maybe she disrespected you in front of her friends earlier, or made a hurtful comment, and you want to talk about it calmly. But the moment you bring it up, she bursts into tears. Now, you're not a cruel guy. You care about her, so naturally you stop and comfort her. Instead of solving the issue you raised, you're now apologizing and reassuring her. She flipped the script. Suddenly, she's the victim and you're the villain for even bringing it up. She might say something like, "So now I'm just a terrible person to you?" Or accuse you of being too sensitive. Sound familiar? That's a classic manipulation tactic I like to call the victim flip. She's using tears as a shield to shut down the conversation and make you feel guilty for having legitimate concerns. If she were truly just tired or stressed, she might get emotional, but she wouldn't turn the whole situation around to make you the bad guy. That's a key difference. Not every tactic involves tears and guilt. Consider another situation. Everything has been peaceful, and suddenly she picks a fight out of nowhere. She just starts an argument. Why would anyone do that? Well, a person who's genuinely tired and burned out usually wants calm and rest, not more drama. But a manipulator thrives on drama and intensity. She creates chaos when there's calm. She might twist your words or deliberately misinterpret your tone, acting like you said something awful when you know you didn't. Now, your ordinary day has turned into you doing damage control, trying to explain yourself and wondering how the heck things escalated so quickly. That constant feeling that you have to tiptoe around her mood, like you're walking on eggshells, that's not normal fatigue, my friend. That's manipulation. A truly exhausted partner might have an occasional outburst, but they don't systematically manufacture drama. Consider this scenario. You have an amazing evening together. Fun, intimacy, closeness. You go to bed happy, feeling closer than ever. But the next day, she's suddenly cold as ice, distant, giving you one-word answers for no clear reason. You're left wondering, did I do something wrong? You replay the night in your head and can't find anything. This could be what I call the pull-away test. It's when a manipulative person withdraws affection after a great moment just to see how you'll react. Will you panic and chase her, blowing up her phone to ask what's wrong? If you do, then she learns she can control your peace of mind with these hot and cold games. It's a power play. If she were simply tired or stressed, she'd likely tell you or show consistent signs of it. But this sudden switch after closeness is strategic, designed to make you anxious and keep you on your toes. Let's talk about another big sign: shame and comparisons, especially involving money or other people. A manipulative woman might pressure you by making you feel like you're not measuring up as a man. She might throw out lines like, "Other men would have done this for their girlfriend," or "My friend's boyfriend never complains about spending money on her." Suddenly, you're being compared to some ideal guy, and it hits your pride. You start thinking you need to prove you're not selfish or cheap. Next thing you know, you're doing exactly what she wants. Buying something you can't afford, or doing something you swore you wouldn't, just to avoid feeling like you're not a real man. But understand this, you're not inadequate, and her comparisons are pure manipulation. She's using your ego against you to get what she wants, and it might not stop in private. She might embarrass you in front of others with a joking insult that actually hurts. Maybe she mocks your job, or makes a dig about you when friends are around. She might laugh it off, but she's watching your reaction. I call this the social sniper move, taking shots at you in public. If you just grin and bear it to avoid a scene, she learns that you'll tolerate disrespect. It's once again about control, seeing how far she can push you. Another thing to watch for? Constant criticism with a side of contempt. I'm not talking about occasional feedback like, "Hey, I wish you'd pick up your socks." I mean a daily barrage of negativity over the smallest things, delivered with eye rolls and sneers that make you feel incompetent. Maybe it's the way you dress, the way you speak, how you eat, even how you breathe. Nothing you do is ever good enough. And it's not framed as, "Let's improve this." It's more like, "Wow, I can't believe you do it that way. What's wrong with you?" The goal isn't to fix anything. It's to chip away at your confidence. She wants you to start thinking you're the problem, that you're lucky she even tolerates you. If she makes you believe that, then whenever she hurts or ignores you, she can say, "See, this is why I'm upset. It's your fault." It's a twisted way to avoid accountability and keep you constantly trying to earn her approval. Finally, let's talk about the silent treatment. A manipulator uses silence as a weapon. This isn't a normal, "I need some time to cool off" situation. It's an icy, calculated cold shoulder meant to punish you. She won't talk, barely looks at you, and you're left in an emotional limbo. You find yourself apologizing just to break the tension, even when you don't know what you did wrong. If peace at home becomes a prize you only get when you surrender and grovel, then you're definitely dealing with manipulation. A genuinely exhausted or upset partner might be quiet or ask to talk later, but they won't make their affection conditional on you bending over backwards. If nothing you do is ever enough to end that wall of silence, until you've basically given up your self-respect, that's not someone who's just tired. That's someone pulling the strings. So what's the big difference here? It all comes down to intent and pattern. Fatigue, stress, a bad day. Those are temporary states. We all have bad days, and sometimes snap when we're at our limit. But the key is, when someone is just tired, there's no agenda. They aren't trying to control you or make you feel small or guilty. Any hurt they cause is accidental, a byproduct of being exhausted. And, importantly, a healthy person will feel bad about it later and try to make it right. Manipulation, though, is a game plan. It's repeated, it's strategic, and it's meant to keep you under control. If you offer solutions like, "Maybe you just need some rest, let's talk later," a tired person will probably agree or at least appreciate the gesture. A manipulative person, on the other hand, will reject solutions that take away their opportunity to control the narrative. Suggest taking a break or a calm talk, and she flips it back to how you're at fault or you don't understand her. Because a manipulator doesn't want the problem solved, it's serving her in some way. Maybe it's getting her attention. Maybe it's letting her avoid responsibility. Maybe it's just entertaining to see you jump through hoops. Whatever it is, she doesn't want to lose that edge. Now, I know this might be hard to hear. You might be thinking about someone in your life right now and realizing some of this. Sounds familiar. That realization can be painful, but it's the first step to taking back control of your life. Because if you stay in a relationship like this, over time, it will wear you down. You'll start believing those criticisms. You'll think you really are the problem, that you're not worthy of better treatment. You'll end up tiptoeing around, losing confidence and your sense of self. But let me tell you, you are not crazy for feeling something is wrong. You're not too sensitive. Your feelings are valid. Wanting respect, peace, and understanding in a relationship is the bare minimum. So, what can you do about it? Start by setting some boundaries. Communicate your needs calmly. For example, tell her you won't accept conversations flipping on you, or that you won't chase after her every time she goes silent. Stand firm. One of two things will happen. Either she respects your stand and actually tries to change, or she doubles down on the manipulative tactics. If it's the latter, you have a tough decision to make. If someone refuses to stop manipulating you, the only move left is to step away. I know it's not easy. It can hurt like hell to consider leaving someone you love. But remember, love isn't supposed to be a weapon against you. It's supposed to build you up, not break you down. Remember who you are and what you deserve. Think about it. If your best friend described your situation, you'd tell him, "Buddy, that's not normal. You deserve better." Take that advice yourself. Being alone is better than being with someone who manipulates you. And if you worry you'll never find someone else, that's just fear talking. There are plenty of kind, respectful women out there who won't put you through this. But you'll never meet them if you're stuck in a toxic cycle with someone who does. Take a moment and really reflect on this. Does it resonate with you? Have you seen these signs? If so, ask yourself, do you want to live the rest of your life like this? People can change, yes, but they have to want to. You can't do that for her. You can only control your own actions. Choose respect. For yourself, choose peace. If this hits home, consider reaching out to someone you trust, a friend, a therapist, and talk about it. Sometimes saying it out loud helps you see things more clearly. You might discover you're not as alone as you think. Many guys have been through what you're going through. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human with a big heart. And someone took advantage of that. But now, it's time to step into your strength. Remember, a healthy relationship isn't one with zero fights or perfect days. It's one where even when things are rough, both people care about each other's feelings. You should be able to say, "I'm hurt," and the other person listens and tries to make it better, not turn it against you. If you don't have that, it's okay to walk away. Sometimes, walking away is the strongest thing you can do. Thank you for listening to this tough topic. I'm sharing this because I wish someone had told me and my friends earlier. It would have saved a lot of pain. If you found this useful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps. And if you want more real talk on relationships and personal growth, consider subscribing to the channel. Join our community. We're here to help each other become stronger and happier. I'd also love to hear your thoughts or experiences. Have you dealt with this? How did you handle it? Drop a comment below so we can support each other. Remember, you deserve respect and love. Don't settle for less. At the end of the day, we teach people how to treat us by what we tolerate. So don't tolerate manipulation or disrespect in your life. Until next time, stay strong and take care of yourself.